Sorry about that. For some reason, I had to, I don't know what happened. It went back to the desktop, so this screen, this stops recording when it does that. So, Chan the Tech Man here with you, finishing up this calibration. I did something right, I think. There's more rotating. I've done it. And I don't know, we might try to find those coordinates. Let's see, maybe. I don't know what that was for. That's where we come in. Let's go to the Nexus. That one didn't hear that. Oh, that's not what I want. I'm gonna go. I don't know if we're gonna do it this time or not. I don't think that's right. I think it's, yeah, that's right. I think. Let's see. I'll go to the main. That's not right. That's not where I want. that? Wow, what was that? Did you see that? What was that? We missed it. I think we missed it. As soon as we got there, it happened. I believe. Did we get it? Oh, I hope we did. Man, that would be so sweet. There should be a page. That's the most important thing to me. We're going to do some reading from Dr. Watson. I can't take it after all our efforts to ensure everyone's safety down here in the caverns. Yet another accident has taken the life of a friend. It's too much. For years I've been stressed that the restoration must be handled correctly, that extreme conditions could be our byword. There is no reason to rush. I'm gonna make this a separate video upload. Then recently the explorer began showing up despite our warnings, despite our statements that we're moving and working as quickly and safely as quickly as we safely can. It wasn't fast enough for them. They just don't comprehend. We've been working down here for over 10 years, yet they think that they know better, that we can just prove areas more quickly. I've tried to impress upon them the importance of moving slowly, desperately, carefully. My warnings seem to fall on deaf ears. Their enthusiasm is understandable. Their disregard for safety of the people down here is not. Then Phil returned. He'd been gone over a year after he disappeared behind the door we were unable to open in Ederkimo. We had worried about him, hoping he was still okay. It was great to have him back and know he was okay, but he was just as willing to risk his safety and disregard our precautions as the explorers. Now, just a few weeks after his return, he was in an unauthorized area today, and he was killed when a wall collapsed on him. The accident must be stopped. I the accidents must be stopped. It started with Branch being killed in an accident in one of our trips in '91. Then the death of Elis in '93 he because his obsession with the restoration had caused him to neglect his health. Then all the needless injuries suffered by various restoration engineers over the years, and now the death of Phil. That is the final straw. It has to stop. I cannot bear the responsibility of the restoration any longer. The price is too high. I don't know where I am going. I've been wandering the tunnel for days. No directions, no purpose. Trying to clear my head. Nothing happening about this new year. I keep running over it in my head. I've been so committed to this project for so long. Maybe I've been deluding myself about the truth. What if we've been wrong all along? What if Jeff's been right? Maybe the restoration should have taken a completely different direction. It's hard to imagine that I'm saying this. I'm still in denial that we spent so many years of our lives heading in the wrong direction, but the fact that I can even entertain that as a possibility means something. Restoration cannot continue as we had planned. It breaks my heart, but I know deep down it's true. So much time, so many plans, so much gone, so much. I still can't believe I've even thinking this, but that's the way it has to be. Will the other restoration members understand? Maybe the explorers won't, I'm sure. Can't be helped. The restoration can't continue after these events. But all that work, all the progress we were making, no words to describe how angry it makes me, even while knowing inside that this is how it must be. Such a waste. No, there must be a way, something else we can do to continue the restoration and still ensure everyone's safety. Surely now that people have been tragedy firsthand, seen tragedy firsthand, they will recognize how important it is, how important our cautions is. Depression. It won't work. We've tried that for months. Even Phil's death won't change it. I realize now that Artis was right. He said that the cities in the cavern should not be restored. I believed for years that his admonition didn't include those of us from the surface, that we could somehow be a loophole in his concerns, but he was right. I finally see that now. What do we do? Phil said that he had been on a journey and was convinced that there was a better way. I need to talk to something. I find myself here in a similar place that suddenly holds so much more meaning, here at the very crossroads, the pivotal juncture of Dni and human intertwining. This very room where Tiana once rested with her young son Gihan, where Gihan and his son Artis slept along their journey. This small room on the cliffs of the greatest of rooms, this tiny resting place, half of the distance up or down the great shaft itself, a pause halfway between here and there. I find myself here. It's been my pause, my chance to ponder. I've been wondering for 3 weeks, grieving, thinking, fasting, reflecting, pausing from the core cares of work and of rebuilding, of rules, of structure, of people and places, of fractions and factions, and life and death. And now I realize that I have only looked on Dni as bones. My rebuilding was only an attempt to reassemble the dry dead bones into a dry dead skeleton. No more alive, but arranged and poorly mimic what was once alive. I somehow thought that those dried bones would live again and become the storyteller, telling me the things I long to know. I still long to know. I still feel a calling. I'm meant to be part of Denny somehow. I'm drawn here because it holds an answer for me. But now I understand that I need more than a dead story. From the pile of bones, I need a storyteller who lives. And so here I am, small on the edge of vast unknown. This place that seems so appropriate. I have come to a conclusion that goes against who I was, but fills me with life and hope. I will take a leap of faith. I will take a new journey, a journey that feel encourage me to take for myself, a journey that is out of my control. I will jump into something and lose myself. Take a journey to places unknown. His end is not yet written. I will follow Yesha's mysterious beckoning, somehow even writing. It lifts my spirits. I am returning to the surface to do just that. And you, friend, if you have not already done so, should do the same. Leap without truly understanding what lies behind, and leap and let a glimpse of the future rise up to meet you. I'm terrified, but also full of hope that Denny can now truly be restored alive again, and the storyteller will be alive, and it will be me. Let's see. Got a habit of hitting that. I don't think I can do anything here. I got the page, and which I am thankful for. Let's see what's out here then. Can we go over here? I suppose that's what we're supposed to do. The ending has not yet been written. I want to thank you for tuning in. And Chan the Tech Man, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it on your social media, and thank you very much. And let's see what we got here. Go ahead and get close. Bum, 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 bum. Music player. Pretty neat. So we just got one section to the shell to do. And I gotta go make sure I find all the Ralto pages. And looky here. I'm going to take you know what? We're going to add another image. Okay, I figured out how to close that. Look. Let's shows the pictures. Got the dock. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. I was not able to do the closing on the previous video because the recording on the Xbox thing on my Windows 10, the Xbox game bar stopped. Thank you. Till next time.